Alright, so I'm inside my newly created InDesign document. The first thing I'm going to do is create a big image frame. So I do that by clicking on this rectangular frame tool here. And then I'm going to click on the bleed guide. I'm clicking and dragging all the way down here so it's exactly the same size. So I'm going to make it the same size as the bleed, and so this box is going to contain my image. To place the image, I go to the File menu and I have a place option, which is the same as Command D or Control D on the PC. I do that, and I'm going to go to the what is it? I think it's in on the desktop here in the Affiche Porte Ouverte folder, and it's this one. So this is the picture that you've seen before, except that I had edited out the personal info here that was visible in the phone before. We'll see how to do that later in the class. I'm going to click on the picture. So now I'm using the white arrow. The black arrow is to move boxes around. So this is the picture box that I'm moving around now. If I want to move around the picture, I'm doing this now. But actually, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to go back to selecting the box here. And then I'm going to go to Object. There's something that's called Fitting here. I'm going to use the first item here that's called File, or rather Fit, or Fill, Fill Frame Proportionally. That's going to fill up the entire box with me, for me. So there it goes. And I think I could, we could do better, but this is just a demo. I'm going to go to the class website and get the information. The title should be Saint-Anne. So I'm going to create now a text box. So I'm going to go into the type tool. I'm going to create maybe one text box for the title. And I'm going to create another text box for this blurb here. So I'm creating another text box here. Then it's only a matter of choosing a title. I think we had already said that it's going to be On apprend en s'amusant. And then I think this is all good. So we're going to do with our title, the three main things is that I'm going to go for a bold type. So I have this font here that's called Myriad Pro, and it has the advantage, there's many advantages, but it has a very wide selection of weights, from very light to very, very bold. So there's a version called black. I'm going to go for that. And I'm going to make it very big. So I'm going to say maybe 60. And that's, I think that's pretty good. Well, it could be a little bigger still. So we're going to go for, let's say, 80. So now it's so big that I no longer can see the entire text within the text frame. So what I need to do is click on the box here, and then I see this little red plus sign, means that there's more text that isn't visible right now because the text box is too small. So I'm going to pull on the corner here and make it bigger. Now I'm going to apply all of the three things that we should do with the title. So the first one I already did. Actually, it's pretty big. Now I want to I'm gonna turn it to white actually so we can see it better. So what I did, I double clicked on this big T here, and now I'm gonna change the color to white, and hopefully I can find somewhere to put it. So I'm gonna what I need to do now, I think, is to bring the leading down. So I'm gonna type 80. That's, I think, still too much. So I'm gonna do 70. I think that looks pretty good. It's difficult to see, so I'm gonna bring it here. Somewhere that's visible. Oh yeah, that's a tough one, but that's not too bad. Alright, so now I need to stop clicking everywhere and deal with the letter spacing. So the letter spacing, there's a little too much. It's going to look better if I take a little. So the units here is something that we'll look at later, but I'm going to start with minus 30. I think I can do minus 40, and then I'm going to do here. I'm going to switch lines. So I'm going to do shift return rather. So shift return creates a, you skip a line without having to end the paragraph. So I'm going to add a little bit actually here because it's too tight, I find, and perhaps we'll go for that right now. I think this is actually closer, so well, we'll leave it for now like this because it's just for the sake of doing an example. So what I want to do is have everything on the same vertical line. So I'm gonna try and use the same font here. So I'm gonna go for Myriad Pro. Doesn't have to be black this time, so I'm gonna use the regular. I'm gonna make it a little bigger, say 18 for the blurb. I think it looks better perhaps if I create here well, I'm gonna make this much bolder and bigger, so I'm gonna go back to black for this one. Back to black here. This is again the same thing, so big that it's now too small, so I'm gonna, oops, still too small, so I'm gonna go like this, still too small. What did I do? I'm not sure what's going on, so I'm gonna undo things. What did I do with my porte ouverte? Just a little smaller, I guess, maybe 60 now. And I want also the date probably to be also perhaps black, perhaps a little smaller. Perhaps this should be red, but we're gonna, so red here, you know, just trying things out. I'm not quite sure it's in the right place. If, you know, like right now, my image is very busy, what I can create is, I can click here with the Option key to select another, and I create another regular box here that I'm going to fill with black. And then I'm going to take my text here and bring it to front. So to do that, I'm going to go to Object, Transform, and then Object, Arrange, and then bring to front. It's going to bring my text here, and this is black on black, so I'm going to do it white on black. And I think I'm going to stop there. I could of course make it better, but I think maybe that's going to be good enough for now. Maybe I'm going to align the text together like this. Well, I'm not crazy about this poster yet, but you know, that's going to be my demo poster. Maybe I can do better some other time.